BC here. Hi guys. Well, I've been thinking about this vid actually since yesterday evening. I was wondering actually how I was going to get through this one. This is going to be a pretty difficult one. I'm going to have to try and get it through nevertheless the regulamentary time. So this is the answer to two truths and a lie. Now, why do I find this one so difficult? Well, actually it's because, one of those truths is a pretty heavy thing. Let's get into it quickly. When I was in primary school, I don't know what age I was being. I was probably around. I was less than 10, whatever. I don't know, probably 7, 8, something like that. And like I said yesterday in the vid, we had the neighbor's cat that was always getting into our stuff, and well, a few of us decided to give this cat a lesson. And well, we did. I mean, I don't know who got the biggest lesson. I'll get to that in a minute. But well, like I said, we wanted to scare it. We made it tumble a few times in the butter churner to get it dizzy, and put it in a milk can. And the idea was to get it out after a little while, but we weren't able to. And it died. It died, and the reason that it died is that, well, at least myself, I was too cowardly to go and tell my mother to come and help me open the can, the milk can. I was ashamed. Now, why I brought that actually up yesterday, I think I'm kind of wondering if it's some type of confession. I'm going to be 52, and this has been haunting me in a way even now. Not that I don't feel that it's something that's past. I feel that it's something, that it was really terrible. And if I think of myself today, it's just so completely out of character with the person that I am. And that's probably what gets me is, I think, like, is it, Here I was, probably 7 or 8, and I don't know if you could call it peer pressure, group effects, or what, but, did something terrible. And I've been often thinking about it in my life is, what would I have done if I'd have been, in Nazi Germany, for example? Would I have followed that group effect and become some person that today we consider, terrible people? I don't know. I mean, I do believe in pardon. I do believe that people sin and that you can be pardoned, that your sin in that respect goes away, but consequences don't. Consequences in this respect meant that for myself, I realized that, through a brutal act, life was extinguished, and that'll stay all my life. And maybe that's one of the reasons, like I said in comments somewhere to people or wherever, that I never actually hunted. I go fishing, that's another thing, I don't know, but maybe that's one of the reasons. Okay guys, so you see, I really did some bad things. Everybody's done bad things, I suppose, but that doesn't take away what I've done. And I brought that up. I feel really bad about it. And I know that from some of your comments, some of you, really, felt like, this is out of character, and it was. It was. I think there's no doubt about it. But, what can I say? I hope that in a way, that the lessons that it taught me as a child kept going through my life into adulthood. I could certainly say more. I've thought about a lot of things. I've been thinking about this actually since yesterday, how to bring this up. And right now I'm actually lost of words. Pretty impressive, isn't it? Lots of words, you see. Okay, I'm sorry, that was one of the truths. The second truth, well, it was the way I met my wife. I talked about that yesterday, I won't get back into it, but just to say that I was not 16 at the time, and we married 7 years later, so we were boyfriend, girlfriend for 7 years, and then we got married. And we've been married now for 20, it'll be 20, I don't know, 29 years this year. Yeah, 29 years this year. And, you know, it's still going strong. I love the lady. And the other one, the lie. Well, actually, I cheated on that one. It's only part of a lie. The cave bit, completely true. The gates and everything, it's all true. That I get stuck, it's true as well. The only thing was is that, as Melissa actually noticed, I said friends and friend. I went from plural to singular. We were a group, and I didn't say stuck very long. Probably, you know, like, for me it seemed like a long time. In reality, it was probably 30 seconds, a minute. I don't know actually. But I was, well, scared sick. It really put me off on caves. Yeah, well, that's it. But that's the answer to the two truths and a lie. I'm coming back to the first point. I really think actually is that with this fact of coming out public on YouTube, sometimes somehow I feel like, you know, it's kind of like a confession, exercising this, yeah, what I consider was a terrible thing. Even if you're a child, there's things that you should know better. And I didn't know better. I mean, you could imagine my mom was shocked. I mean, this is not the type of behavior that she had brought me up to be with, you know. I'm at a loss for words. You know, I still think it's the type of thing that happened with a group, and I can only hope that in my life, you know, that I'll be stronger than that. I think I am. I'm certain I am, because, you know, in a way, I always said I'm going to be preachy, but I think it is part of the facts that helped me to substantiate my faith. Actually realizing, not the fact of killing, of course, the fact of pardon, the fact of grace. And like I said at one point, I had a cat which was taken away from me very brutally. The circle goes around, doesn't it? And I felt it hard. I mean, and I think I even felt it even more hard because it was my cat, and I knew what I'd done to somebody else's cat. Yeah, on this sad note, actually, EC's going to sign off. He's going to say, take care to all of you, and, you know, don't follow my example. I mean, you're worth better than that. We're all worth better than that. So this is DC signing off once again. Well, take care.